Hey guys, it's Sarah from Altcoin Ladies again. Hello, how's everyone doing? Let me just quickly share this on Twitter. Control copy. And we can carry on with the topic. So, how's everyone doing? I've made a very distinguished post today saying that it's bad when the only coin that's in green is Tether. And unfortunately, that's the case today. At least that was before I left work. That was 4 hours ago. And I decided to leave the checking of this topic until I go back home and went live. So you guys can have a legit review and my face reaction to what's currently going on. Live talking about Hashgraph at okay. Tweet. If you guys could share that tweet, because I know a lot of people loves Hashgraph and is very bullish on it and really enjoys it. Hi, Randall. Give me a like if you like Hashgraph. Give me a like if you're absolutely sad and annoyed about the situation, Bab. Yes, Corey, one of our ladies, done a review of Bab as it was on ICO stage, I think, or maybe it was after. I don't remember now. Time flies by for me as life gets super busy. But hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and let me know what you guys think of Hashgraph and blockchain. And let's have a look onto CoinMarketCap now. Oh my God. Okay, so when I checked, it was at 281 billion. And currently it's at 267 billion. Oh my God. The change in 24 hours. Oh, there are some actually in the red now. So we've got Bitten at 3% change and Decentraland at 1% and All Sports. Don't really know what that All Sports is. It's position 90 now. If you guys know, please leave a comment. Let me know what that is. Maybe I'll research it, seeing as it's one of the 3 altcoins that are currently in green. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. People have been saying that Bitcoin's got the support at 6,400 and Bitcoin's currently at 6,300. So it's very interesting to see what's going on. In the last hour, we've got Stellar with 0.1% gain, and that's about it. So this is a very dark time, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, as it's very depressing. It's really depressing to see what's currently going on, and it's just weird. It's just weird what's going on. I haven't gotten to the bottom why there's this massive dump, and I don't know if the previous day's FUD is just causing it and people are literally dumping their bags because they're scared, or something's actually happened and I haven't had time to research it yet. So I'm sorry if there's been some massive news and I've missed out on them, but I'm only a human being, you know. If there is something, let me know. Okay, so let's crack on with the video. I'm seeing that people are saying Hashgraph is owned by one person. I don't know much about Hashgraph. Quick summary. Yes, we're gonna do that. Thank you, Chris. We are gonna mention quickly Hashgraph because I know a lot of people might not know what it exactly is. I'm gonna go onto their main website, and then we're gonna talk about the ICO being Hedera, that's based on Hashgraph. If you watch one of my videos on Altcoin Bus before we create Altcoin Bus Ladies, I've done a review of Blockchain Tangle and Hashgraph. And that's how I first learned about Hashgraph in depth. And I'm really excited for it. So let's crack on with it. So Hashgraph's been quite an interesting project. So on March 13th of 2018, held like an event on Hashgraph. It was sort of like confusing what pattern is Hashgraph algorithm. And during that event, several big announcements were made. So Swirlds is sort of a company which will, different. So Swirlds will start a new company, which is called the Hedera Hashgraph platform. And it'll purely focus on creating a distributed ledger using the Hashgraph algorithm. The founders also have introduced like several features, which will be included on a newly founded platform. And one of it is obviously to launch their own crypto. And we are going to explore the basics of Hashgraphs, the highlights, and basically what it means for the blockchain and the crypto community. So as people have been asking, what is Hashgraph? It's basically like a self-proclaimed, I think is the right way to call it, next step for blockchain technology. It's similar to the current blockchain as it uses the distributed ledger technology, as well as it allows for many of the same applications of existing blockchain projects. So the difference is that Hashgraph is, well, it's set to be more secure, more scalable, and more fairly distributed than any existing project. So I'm currently looking on Hashgraph website and stuff, and the typical way of showing, I wish I could show you it. So the typical way of showing is you've got a tree trunk, and there's a blockchain with just casual branches coming out, whereas Hashgraph is branches all over. There's a tree there's a name for it. I don't know what that tree is called, and I probably should have researched it so you guys could have a further look. And basically, this is meant to show like the differences and how it compares to the existing blockchain. So one of the really, I spent a lot of time on it, guys. So I do know a fair bit about Hashgraph. I really like it. So Hashgraph's founders believe that the proof of work consensus mechanism used in cryptos like Bitcoin and other blockchains is flawed because of their inefficiency in a way. And as a solution, Hashgraph operates on a self-designed voting algorithm combined with the gossip about gossip protocol. So through the combination of those two mechanisms, consensus is achieved extremely fast, secure, and is fairly distributed, which is all that they're trying to stand for. How they're going to perform is another thing. To everyone who's just joined me, hey guys, talking about Hashgraph and Hedera, let me know your opinions, and once I get a second and I'll get off the website, I'll have a look on your comments. So if we research and see what the founders actually say, they claim that this consensus mechanism means that Hashgraph is capable of processing hundreds of thousands of transactions per second, something that no blockchain or even Visa is even remotely close to being able to achieve. So they had some test runs and everything, and roughly 50,000 transactions per second was achieved using only 30 globally. Let me check that. Using only 30 globally dispersed computers. And the security that they also claim to be better down on blockchain is achieved through their Byzantine fault tolerance protocol. And with this protocol, the CEO, which is Mans Harmon, which you're going to talk a little bit more in a minute, claims to achieve the gold standard of security, which other ICOs will follow. And it's quite worth looking at the white paper of Hashgraph and actually understanding and having a look on the photo I was trying to explain, because that is quite I'm not saying blockchain is simple or anything like that, because it took me absolute ages to actually understand it. I still don't think I am anywhere near understanding how it works. I don't think anyone actually knows how, like, fully understands, maybe is a better way of saying, how blockchain, Hashgraph, Tangle, and everything works, unless you're the creator. It's really amazing. I am so bullish, which is why I'm not panic selling like other people should stop. But let's get on to their team. Actually, let's have a look on to the comments, what people's been saying. Yes. I do agree. I think a lot of people might be shorting. That might be quite true. Let's carry on. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying it so far. Say no if you want me to carry on or not. So the Hashgraph team, the Hashgraph itself, it was invented by Lemon Bird, which is the co-founder and CTO of previously mentioned Swirlds, and the company of obviously being Hashgraph. There is also a co-founder called Mans Harman, which acts as a CEO. And both of the guys have a long history in computer science and tech entrepreneurship. So the Hedera platform, what can we say about him? Leverages and compares itself to anything else that is patented Hashgraph technology. And one of their most important announcements, I would say, of the Hashgraph event was the services that the Hedera platform will be providing. They are like nothing new, I would say, and are previously provided by numerous existing blockchain platforms. But the speed of the transactions they're offering to deliver makes the services highly interesting and can actually bring something new to the cryptocurrency, the crypto asset world. So the three services I previously mentioned is the microtransactions. Basically, crypto will allow microtransactions, which is really good. Some micro storage on a distributed ledger, as well as smart contracts. And they say by providing these three services, the Hedera Hashgraph platform allows for the easy creation of applications using the Hashgraph technology. And that basically is as quick as I can say. It's basically something that the whole announcement of like the Hashgraph crypto is something that the investors and all the community behind Hashgraph have been very eager for, and they've been waiting for it. And that even officially confirmed that the crypto will finally come, because it was all just an idea and still is, as the Hashgraph can be currently bought in a pre-sale. It's worth obviously mentioning that this option is only available for US accredited investors. Like developers and users will be able to receive tokens for participating in the network. This limited distribution of the token indicates that their cryptocurrency will be private during the startup phase of the platform, which is a bit unusual, I would say, in a good way. So I'm just having a quick look on their website. What else I should probably mention? Oh, yes, I should probably mention that there are no indicators that this will be like an open token sale. By doing this, the platform wants to shelter itself from speculators by only distributing tokens to large known investors and contributors to the Hashgraph network. So this is making the whole token sale a slow, steady grower, and because of it, basically. What else can I say about it? They've got some partnerships, and what do you guys think of Hashgraph? Do you think they're over-promising, over-delivering? I mean, the way I probably described it is a bit complicated, but I try to simplify it as much as I can. They're basically trying to improve blockchain, make it better, faster, cheaper, more reliable. And they are aware of that, they build a hype behind the whole thing. They call themselves like the next generation blockchain. I even read somewhere a blockchain killer, which is why my title is a bit, blockchain move over. However, they are not the first to do it. Obviously, with the likes of IOTA, we've got Nano or Circle and Bible have made similar claims. The Hedera Hashgraph platform is promising. Probably to say the least, I would say that they still have a very long way to go. As we've seen in the blockchain and crypto industry, it takes far more than just a super tech to become the market leader. And that being said, Hashgraph's recent results do indicate like an incredible potential for the Hedera Hashgraph platform, most investors, like I said, won't be able to acquire any of Hashgraph cryptocurrency at first, and we'll probably have to wait until Hedera Hashgraph platform is fully up and running. And I will keep you guys following on what is going on and how it's all gonna work out, as it's very interesting. You just have to be very patient. So if you're a patient investor and you like to hodl to your hodl, like you buy, you keep, you don't look, or you look sometimes and just don't move it, then Hedera Hashgraph might be this. It's gonna be a long-term hold to see if they can actually deliver, if it'll work, if it's gonna provide to what it's saying to do, because they're sort of promoting themselves as a blockchain killer. All in this market is for suckers. I need to read your comments actually, guys, because I've been looking on different pages, Hashgraph, Hedera, and I've not been actually following what you guys been saying. So if you've got any questions or something's not clear, leave a comment or just asking something in a chat. Hit the like button, subscribe to us if you haven't yet, obviously, and let's see what you guys been saying. I think I know that's not to me. I think we're close to the bottom. Keep buying. I don't understand why people are selling. I don't either. That makes two of us. I wouldn't invest into something if I didn't understand it. You should never make an investment into something that you're not purely aware of, or just because there is a hype. Lots of coins have a hype on, and I'm not just talking about certain coins. The current market is, I want to use a word, but I can't, because YouTube will probably not ban me, but I'll put this video less likely to be featured. It's just not the best, and it's really disappointing to see that people are selling, even though there is no reason to be doing so. So let's keep on looking what they say. Whoa, I can understand her. Thank you. Thank you. If you study the TA, it appears, and the rest will follow. Yes, I said yesterday on yesterday's stream that I thought that a long time ago that once we recovered from the previous dip that was around those levels that we're on right now of the coin market cap, of the total market cap, sorry. I thought that this can't be it. Like, we fall down. It's bad. Like, the dip is really happening. But I've just got this gut feeling in me because we didn't hit the 10K, we didn't hit the 12K. And it just seems like because we bounced back, we are bouncing back to the new low. And that is my opinion. If you guys agree with me, that's great. If you don't, then that's great as well, because this is all prediction. No one really knows what is going on in this market. I was going to say something again. It's really hard to predict. I am not any sort of a TAFA specialist. Sometimes I use my intuition. Sometimes I do use some specialist maths and systems, but we don't really know. We don't have any influence on what media is going to do, what sort of a thought is going to be going on. It's really hard to predict what's going on. Let's carry on, because I'm getting a bit frustrated with people selling now. Many 5K shillers causing fear. Yes, I agree with that. Wells manipulating the market. I've used TA for years and made a lot of money from it. 90% of my bias is decided by TA. Very good for you. I'm glad. I'd love to go to doing a full-time TA, being basically a full-time crypto investor and making money that way. That'd be brilliant. I'd have so much time for my dogs and my life and everything. I keep saying it on every video. It's one of those things I'll have to do one day. I don't think we're able to get transactions. Will the door for investment actually matter? I don't think so. I think it's a bit like with IOTA. It's there. It's trying to do something. It's not trying to do something. They've been quiet recently, and I've been really unlucky with IOTA. With the time I bought it, because I got a bit more excited about it and actually thought over my investment. So I'm currently done with my IOTA investment. There we go. I'm done with something of my investments. And it's great. It's great what they're trying to do, but they just need to do something actual and show that they're actually working on something rather than just being there as the only Tangle project out there. Because that's clearly not good enough. Sorry, I need the drink. Been talking for 20 minutes now. So what else? Over promoting. And my accent, yes, I haven't said where I'm from, and I'll keep that quiet for now. I don't trust the real money is from holding, not trading in short term. UK, no, not UK. What do I call? Ooh, I've lost it. A long term. Long term, I'd say at least a year. And I know it's a very long time in crypto, but some of the investments I made, I'm not touching them. I've got every money I've put in is money I don't need. Well, there's always money I need to buy. It's money I can afford to lose, and I don't need them right now. I'm hoping that way I'll be able to buy the house and live a life I always wanted to, obviously, and be able to just do whatever I want without worrying. So yeah, I would say at least a year. Probably some people say 6 months is a lot. But I've been holding for almost a year some of the coins I have, actually. So it's quite good. A long way is death sentence in crypto. IOTA, 5 years. Marcus 1552 crypto saying that it's taking gold 8 years to recover 50% of its value. That is a very interesting fact. I've never been into the gold, silver, any of those beautiful diamond stuff market. It's a safe investment because people, it's been around, gold's been around for ages, and we all love jewelry. So, you know, I'll probably should research it a bit more because it's interesting to see how the, I don't know what's the proper word, the beautiful diamonds market been evolving around the years, and see how the graph of it's been acting. That's actually quite a good idea. I'm gonna do it after it. Hodling this market is for suckers. Guess I'm a sucker then. Hashgraph. I like you, no Hashgraph. Thank you. Every year goes up. BTC is twice a year ago. Smile if you read this. There you go. I've read it out loud. Yeah, volume is too low for the bull run to happen right now, and that is definitely. It will definitely come back. But we've got problems. We've got people like Mt. Gox, for example, selling it and just causing the whole chaos and dropping down the price. I mean, there's been so much going on over the market that I've been thinking of taking actually a break of looking on the graph and everything, but I can't because, you know, sort of got the channel and gotta keep going for you guys. So I'm just trying to sort of block my mind off and just focus on the videos for you guys and not really think about my investments and what is really going on in the same way that I can educate myself as well. So guys, if you're watching it, hit the like button because there's far more you watching than the likes. That'll make me very happy. I'll smile again if that makes it better. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Yes, I said Birmingham the other day. That is correct. Master nodes. I'll make a separate live stream. Brain freeze. Separate live stream about it. Thank you for the likes, guys. Whoever's done it now. Thanks, Ryan. It's not a nice way of saying things. And Tether. Yes, when I actually made a post, if you're not following me on a Twitter, CryptoSarah, Altcoin Sarah, either or will work. Simple to remember. When I checked before I left work, only Tether was in green, and that did make me giggle a bit because I think Tether is quite a funny one. So that was the only one that was green, and a lot of people I know put their investments into Tether or into Bitcoin. What is your sort of value? Actually, that's a good point. I just don't touch anything. I just leave whatever's going on. So let's keep going. Gold was so high because market crashed and gold was overvalued. Now gold is suppressed and manipulated, but it will break eventually. Okay. Mt. Gox says 200,000 Bitcoin to drop on market after September. Is that a future prediction? I'm a bit confused with what's going on. Hi from Belgium. Hello from UK. That's where I'm recording from, not what I'm from. Thank you for everyone saying I do a great job. ONT, Ontology. Let's have a look on Ontology, actually. It's a good shout. I haven't looked on Ontology quite well. Let's refresh the page. I sometimes do it. So within the 20 minutes, the market cap, the website takes forever. Is it just on my browser? I probably need to change the browser because it takes forever for it to come up. Hello. Okay, well, I guess I won't see the market cap. Anyway, Ontology. Ontology's current, wow, well, it's a steal. It's below $6. It's still number 20. And it's down 30% within a week. Personally, I don't hold any. However, it's an interesting project. I know a lot of people really like it. It came out of nowhere, I would say. It was very quiet, and then everyone seems to be holding Ontology, and I seem to be missing out. But I've got other strong positions, and I carry on holding them. It seems like I actually might have some extra cash this month, so I might have to invest into something. And one of those projects will be Ontology and Ethereum Classic, obviously, seeing as it's being added onto Coinbase. Loads of people say being annoyed about Ripple and being really salty about it. I would just say get over it, people, because, you know, it is what it is. It's a great choice. Ethereum Classic is a very reasonable choice, and we should be happy about another coin being there and another great project being appreciated, I would say. We love you, Altcoin ladies. Thank you. Other girls should start making videos soon. I said yesterday that it's been a bit of a stressful market for everyone and life gets in the way. So be patient. We'll get other girls in maybe as well. Actually, if you guys know of any girls or you're a girl and would be interested in joining Combust Ladies, drop us a message on Twitter or email us at allcombustladies@gmail.com. And we are looking for more streamers, actually, because I keep doing a lot of videos. And it'd be good to have some more inspiration in the team. And there's lots of great women in this market to actually help out. So don't be shy. I'll do a quick interview with you and we'll see how that goes from there. So what else we are saying? What's my strongest position? Strongest or the biggest? Actually, I'll open my app. Loads of. Within top 20. Wow, it'd probably be. I think it's actually Cardano, guys, you know? I've got a fair bit of Cardano. Litecoin as well. Litecoin was one of my first bigger investments. I've got a fair bit of Neo. It's my heart for Neo. I really like Dash as well. Digital Cash. I love the name. VeChain. Absolutely love VeChain. Don't have that much of it, but I'm definitely gonna buy it, seeing as it's below $3. It's a very good price. And Icon. Oh, Icon seems to be another one that's up. So yeah, I do have over 30 positions, and it's very hard to keep an eye on them and how it all works. ETC to 500. Well, that is a very bold prediction. However, I don't see a reason why not if we get another bull run. Anyway, guys, I've been going on for half an hour now, and I just need a break. So if you've got any good ideas for a live stream next time, yes, help Donovan. That's a very good, quite decent choice, I would say. If you guys got any ideas and want me up, for example, to talk about my predictions or projections, I prefer to say, some sort of my top holdings, which coins from top 20 I like the most, leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about next. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Hit the like button. Follow me, Crypto Sarah or Altcoin Sarah on Twitter. Wow, on Twitter. And All Combust Ladies on Twitter. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.